Just stuck some decoys in there. And what that would hopefully do is keep most of the shots right here. Away from my bigger guns and away from the point defense over here. And generally away from where my primary power is going to be. And that may not be necessarily a good thing. But heavy armor is heavy armor, and we should be okay with that. Kind of want to close that in though. Let's close that in. Let's go ahead and close this in and get rid of these. Wrong armor. Oops. Okay, does putting one a little bit higher than the rest mess with the shape any? No, actually I kind of like that. Let's do the same thing underneath. Okay. Got some decoys up front with the sacrificial guns. Some heavy power, firepower in back, point defense up front, and a little bit of main power right there. So that's not too bad, really. I'm definitely liking this, and I am okay so far with it not being exactly what I had initially designed it for. At least I think I am. This ship design may change as I go. So anyway, there is the guns. And yeah, let me go ahead, go back in here, and I gotta figure out where those are going to be piped up at. Probably right here. Yep, I am correct. Let's see here. Let's go into a spectator. Bam. And peek into... Oh. Alright, so that can go right there. Yep, and the other one is where? Oops. Right there. And let me get my heavy armor back right there where it belongs. And let's go ahead and replace this travesty here. All of these with heavy armor. Since we do kind of plan on using this at some point as an actual combat ship. And there we go. Now these are piped up, or will be piped up through here. Alright, let me get my character out of the way. Get out of the way, man. Alright. So that means we need our conveyors here. Let's do that and that. There. And there. There. There, with one in between to lock it up. Now to save these, we'll probably come back and just shove, oops, a line of heavy armor all the way down. Might be the best thing to do here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take that and just shove that all the way down. Like that. Now, we got those guns piped up. We need to do the same thing with these. And our first gun looks like it's falling right on top of I have to do this, replace these afterwards. And repulsor's in the way, and that's okay. So let's take our hinky-doo there, and do that. And do the same thing here. All the way in. And one repulsor out of the way. Alright, now let's go back to our guns. Put these back on there. And nobody told you to rotate in that direction. There. Now those are piped up. Now, on the inside, I'm upside down. On the inside, I'm a little curious as to what I'm going to do in here. As far as storage, and if I'm going to use any manufacturing at all. I don't know that I am going to use manufacturing, to be honest. Because I think what I want to do, I still want to figure this in as a short-range ship that has a jump ship, mothership that it attaches to. Like multiples, like 4 to 6 of them, like I mentioned before. But I think, how much time do we have left? Yeah, we still got like 30 minutes left in this session. So, let's start considering how to keep our people alive. And what we're going to do about storage and the like. And you know what? Where's my repulsor? I did put my repulsors away. Let's get the repulsors here. Alright. And are you facing the right way? Yes, you are. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and make darn sure we got all the stopping power we need. And I think... Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Because this is not going to be a strafing ship. This is not going to be anything but a hit and run. It gets in, it shoots off a big round into the belly of another ship, and then it runs like hell. So this should be plenty of thrust. Well, not thrust. This won't actually give us thrust. It just gives us stopping power, and only stopping power. Okay, so that gives us stopping power in all 5 directions. And we'll have oomph in our 6th direction. And I may build a power pod, a actual movement pod here. We might actually come in here and put some thrusters in, top, bottom, left, right, and the outside here to give us a little bit of strafing power for docking and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, that's actually a good idea, because we don't want this thing to be stuck somewhere and it can't get into and out of. Right? Right. So here's the side. Alright, so let's do that. There's a repulsor there. Let's get rid of the one repulsor. We don't need much, I don't think. Let's just put 3 in the side. And do the same thing over here. Sort of. Put one there. There. And there. So that gives us some side to side. Now a little bit up and down. And I don't mind sacrificing the repulsors, because we're getting some of that back in these, in thrusters. little bit of strafe, a little bit of up and down. We shouldn't need a backup. Well, I say we shouldn't need a backup. Let's see why we wouldn't need to back up. Maybe? Yeah, let's back up. Better safe than sorry. Again, primarily for docking. Whoops. I did not intend to cut that off. Trying to keep my eyes on the time. We're doing good so far. We need to figure out our power plant now. We want to keep it piped up. Now we've got a lot of repulsors in here, and I have room to use large reactors. So let's go ahead and drop us 2 large reactors in, and that should be enough for this ship. That should be fine. Where is... No, we need that. Well, yeah, because that's going to be fine. As long as it's piped up to the front and we can carry on like that. Now we have power. So we got power now. And we need to think about oxygen. So let's go ahead and place us an oxygen tank and generator. And this is strictly for our cabin. Let's go ahead and place these behind the armor here. And a tank. Right about here. Now, what I can do is make a passover into engineering here from our bridge over there. We may do that. So now, we need to think about, again, piping. So we have that one's piped there, that one's piped there. Where's this one piped up at? It's piped up in the oxygen, that's piped up there, and this is piped up nowhere. Okay, so that's a problem. So what I need to do, come into here, get rid of that. We need our conveyors. And let's do that there, that there, and now we can put in our second reactor. Thereabouts. Now, that works. So we got oxygen for our cabin, which we'll pipe over that way. We have power. We need piping here. To remember, and just for the sake of remembering, let's do this. So I'd rather not run out of space too quickly. Now, we should not need anything more than small, what do you call them things? Containers. Because the only thing we're going to be carrying is ammunition. So let's get small containers. And let's see about putting these, just kind of tuck them in here. Let's slow down here so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I think what I'll do is containers here, here, and there. There should be plenty of storage for ammunition. Even on the lowest setting, that's going to be a lot of room for ammunition. So now we have storage, we have power, we need gyros. And I think the gyros I'm going to tuck in on either side of this wall here. We shouldn't need many. Well, actually we are going to need them because this is all heavy armor. So, let's do this. Let's start here. carry 6 of them be enough? Yeah. Do 6 of them there and do 6 on the other side. That'll give us 12 of them, which should be able to turn what is relatively a smaller ship. Alright, so we have movement, we have repulsors in all the directions that matter, thrusters in all the direction that matters, plus one to plug in the hole. We have decoys, we have, what do we else we have? We have storage. What are we missing? What are we missing? Let's see here. A majority of what we need for survivability, all of the person is going to be in the cabin area over here to the right. So we don't need stuff in here like the, what do you call that thing? The medical room or the crowd chamber. Let's see. What are we missing? I don't think we're missing anything else at the moment. Sorry about that, I bumped my mic. Still getting used to this thing being in my darn face. So I think for the destructive side of this thing, I think we're pretty well finished up with it. Everything's still piped up. Yeah, I think we're going to call that dead there. So let's tidy up the inside, because we know we're going to have this accessible. Where did all my stuff go in there? I don't remember getting rid of all that. So let's get us some light armor. Let's get us some catwalks. Let's get us a door. Let's get one of these too, just in case. Let's go down here to Colt's command pack and get us some stuff out of here. I like that one. We will need an air vent to get IA air in here, because I'm gonna make it to where I shouldn't need an airlock going in between the two, but just in case damage over here is too much, it won't be a problem going in and out. So first thing we're going to do is come down here with the light armor, fill this hole in like that, and we don't have to fill that in because that's where our big thruster is going to go. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put that back in. That's a little nicer on the back. Let's go back inside, and I think I'm gonna do this with my character in play, so we can actually see. Oh yeah, we're gonna need gravity, aren't we? Yeah, we can't forget gravity. So let's go ahead and cut. Well, let's not cut this off. We want to be able to come back here and look at the reactors, I think. The problem here is I don't have any means of accessing it from outside the ship, which is a bit troublesome, but oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and put us up a wall here, I think. Like that. And I think across here is where our piping into the oxygen to the other side of the ship will go. Let's grab my conveyors back since I don't know where it all disappeared to. I don't remember knocking all that out, but hey. So that goes out there, and let's see what I want to do here. Let's get us a stairwell, a ramp here. I don't think that's going to work, is it? No, because we're going to run into the wall. So let's go with the single block ones, which is the vertical things. Yep, there they were, right there. What are these called anyway? Windows. Alright. So we got these. And we should be able to walk down there like that. Maybe. I don't know that we have... I don't know we'd be able to do that. Well, I don't bump my head. So that would work out. For us to come over here, check all of this. Check the reactors. It's not too bad. This could be better. It's getting a little bit tight in here. Alright, so it's not really going to work here. A little bit too tight, I believe. So what could we do here, I wonder? Let's go ahead and put me a catwalk across here. I think that would be good for us to walk across. And we have access through here by jumping down, which not the best thing in the world, but oh well. Let's do another catwalk there, and then do our vertical thing here, like that, and catwalks on either side. There and there. And that will allow us to walk down here and through there. Alright. Yep. Definitely started to over-engineer this in my little old head. And it's getting away from me. But we're going to finish it nonetheless. We're going to make sure we have everything we need. And I think this is going to end this session of build. And this is where we're at so far. Hope you all enjoyed this section. And I'll see you in the next set of videos that comes after this one. Because I'm done for the night.